No stems, no seeds that you don't need.
Hey guys,
Gold is.
I'm PC. Everybody calls me Paranormal Craziness. PC as well, or P. Craig Craig. My real first name is Katrina. I'm doing a little vlog today about my experience with ghost spirits, whatever you want to say or call them. I started when I was 16. My uncle gave me a Ouija board. I didn't know really nothing about that stuff. I was really barely even knew what church was. I played with it maybe 3 times. Once with my uncle, he asked stupid questions. Didn't take anything of it seriously whatsoever. So I put it away, didn't think anything about it. But things started getting crazy around the house for me. No one, well, some for them too. My mom, my sister, and my stepdad. But it was weird stuff. One night I woke up and I saw like a 10-year-old boy in knickers, like back into like the 1800s with the cap and everything. And he stood there, and I kind of like wasn't really all there. I was up late all night. I was young, so I thought maybe it was just my mind playing tricks on me. So a couple of nights later, I kind of took a nap and the radio was on. So my sister came in. This could be nothing, but I thought it was odd that all of a sudden this stuff started happening after I got this Ouija board. She came in and my eyes just opened wide open. And I say, where's Angie at? That's my sister's name. She goes, I'm right here. You're looking right at me. And I said, oh, and then fall back to sleep. Who knows, right? Then another night came. I was sleeping. I looked above my bed. I saw like black grayish smoke or clouds, whatever you want to say what it looks like. And then I start seeing a face form in it. I couldn't scream. I couldn't close my eyes. I couldn't cover my face. I couldn't move or anything. It was the most worst feeling ever. Ever. And I've been through a lot. And that was the worst feeling ever. Not be able to have any kind of control whatsoever. I think I passed out. But this face came towards me. It looked like a demon with horns, sharp teeth, piercing black, deep eyes. And as it got closer to me, I think I passed out because I don't remember anything else after that. So after that, I started sleepwalking and talking. One incident, I woke up, I went to my parents' room and said, Dave, which is my stepdad's name, Dave's at the door. My stepdad goes, what? Dave's at the door and he wants to talk to Dave. And I turned around and went to bed. So those are the stuff that was going on in the bedroom and my house that I grew up in. Now, the house that I live in now, I grew up in this one as well when I was younger, and then my teenage years over there. So I didn't really have any experience here. I would say after that, about 17, I moved out. Oh, before that, one more story. I was in the shower. My parents left. I didn't know where my sister went. She probably was on a date or something. And I was taking a shower and I hear footsteps. And we have wood floors, just like this, in the hallway. And it's a small little hallway. And I keep the door open so I know if I can hear anybody coming in and into the house, if my parents came home or not. I started hearing footsteps, really loud, dense footsteps. And I'm screaming, oh, I'll be out in a minute. I'm in the shower. I jump out of the shower. I look around. No one's home. I'm thinking my parents are home from grocery shopping. Didn't happen. They weren't home. I was just so dumbfounded. I was just like so confused. But anyways, 17, I moved out. Didn't really have any experiences after that. I did get married early in young age. He was more interested in the dark side of life. Didn't believe in God or Jesus, but to each his own. He got into Wiccan and he started doing dark magic. I didn't really know much about that stuff either. But I just let him do what he wants to do, as a wife should do, is to let your husband find himself and let him be himself. I didn't know that down the line it was gonna bite me in the ass. We ended up being together for, I would say, 8. We split up, totally done deal. I was starting hearing voices. I had one that was a female voice saying, "Say goodbye," like telling me that this marriage is just totally over, just say. Then I started seeing shadows, black cat shadows, human shadows. Things will start turning off and on by itself. Doors will close and open. So I had a friend come in with her girlfriend. They were both mediums and they came to the house, never been in here, they just knew me. Told me about how I'm depressed, to start being happy and start putting things on the wall and start living my life. And so she told me that there's a portal in my house. Well, not in my house, but outside between the houses. And they both looked at each other and kind of freaked out, ran out the house and said, "Well, you know, it's nothing bad, but we don't want to come back." So as time went by, I got remarried. I was having bad problems with my pregnancies. Very, very ill, and I lost several of my children before, and our recent one before this one. And we started communicating with my husband's cousin, which is also a medium. She was telling me that my ex was doing sacrifices on animals in the house, and he told the devil that he would give my first son to him. So I was attacked through my whole pregnancy. It got really violent around here. Noises, like I said, got worse. We had to stage the house like almost every 3 to 6 months. It got really bad. We went to other places that we asked if there's any way we can close portals, what we need to do. So they told me, like, just take everything that you had that was ever belonged to him, toss it, throw it away, take it away. You don't need that vibe of him in your house. So me and my husband did. Get to see everything else that's going on. And in October of last year, I got really tired of seeing everything going on around my house and not be able to say, "Hey, I live here. I need to know what's going on here." So I decided to get involved with the paranormal field. I liked paranormal when I first started. Some stuff I didn't agree on. I'm not the person that likes to say stuff to people unless it really hits home to me, or someone that hurts someone that I know hurts home to me as well. But some things didn't add up to me as well because I already went through it. And you know, when you start seeing the light, you sit back and realize this and this and this happened, and wow, that's the reason why it happened. So that's what I was getting at when I started to watch Huff. But so, you know, it did get me the balls to do this field, to find out myself what the hell is going on in my house and what's around me. Medium, which is my husband's cousin, she told me as well that we have another portal and it's underneath the living room floor. And then she told me about the one in the back of the house. That's the one she already told me, that the other one told me, but I never told her. So now, bathroom. I was brushing my hair. It was a really hot day, and we only have a small little window. And all of a sudden, I just got this really cold gust of air, freezing. I'm serious, freezing. And my whole body got like this tingling when your foot fell asleep. This tingling feeling, like an icy hot feeling at the same time. And you feel lightheaded and dizzy and confused. And then it left. It went away. That was the most weird experience in my life as well. I knew off the bat what happened. I mean, it's only obvious, you know, like, it's not like it went winter in 2 seconds. I started hearing voices again. We do stage a lot. I would talk to Callie, one of my friends that I followed, and many others I followed, and helps me out continuing this journey and showing me the way that I'm doing it correctly or not correctly, which is awesome, because I don't want people to tell me I'm doing a good job when I'm not, or I'm doing something incorrectly and not say anything and it's going to harm me or anybody else. That's just a community you really want to get involved in. Not being ashamed that you're able to do something even though you're new in the community and you're dealing with people that have been in there for like 20, 30 years and not going to sit there and laugh at you. They're there just to help you and coach you. That's another thing, that the reason why I left Paranormal and the ITC collective group, because I was being harassed because I wasn't buying his product. And the reason why I didn't buy his product because I didn't have the money. But my research to them was considered bunk because I wasn't using his product. So that really hurt my ego, and only because they weren't looking at my evidence. They were looking at it because it was Puckster. And even though I told them as soon as I get the money I wanted to get his app, I was still continuing harassed. So I decided to leave the group. I stopped following him as well because I felt attacked. But I just wanted to say that anyways, Kelly told me that there was a third portal in my house, and it's close to the first portal, but it's in the house. And she told me there was a gentleman that was there. I did buy a porcelain doll beginning of this year, and I found out her name was Emily. That's what Kelly said. Emily. Esther Robinson's. It's Rubbins, so Robbins, and she's 10 as well. And I ended up finding out a lot of stuff while I was in this research. Joseph is the little boy that I met next door that I told you about in the room, from the 1800s. And then I found out Emily is a 10-year-old girl as well that was attached to the doll. So this guy is 25 years old and he is abusing them, and I had to banish him. But last story is when it happened a couple of months ago, and I went to the restroom. I woke up in the middle of the night, restroom stories, and I walked back in the room, half there, half awake, and I saw this black figure standing there by the end of the bed. Didn't think anything of it. So a couple days later, my husband tells me, "Babe," I'm like, "What?" I went to the restroom, came out, and I saw this black figure, thinking it's you, because the same height as me, but I realized it was see-through. I was like, "What?" I said, "I saw that too a couple days ago." And I don't tell him things what I see. I wait till him to come to me what he sees, because it's my thing, not his. He believes in it, but he doesn't want to see it or want to believe it, I guess. So everybody, I wanted to say thank you for letting me do my vlog. Now you know about me. and how I got into it and what made me get involved in it. So, you guys have a great day. Blessed be.